I want my speech to invoke some thought into my audience so that maybe it'll inspire a call to action among them. There is a silent killer among us, and though all of us know about it, most of us don't really know all the facts as to why it's so deadly. I'm here to present some of those facts, as well as my own personal stories regarding this menace to society. I believe that producing and selling cigarettes and vapes should be made completely illegal. Several doctors are against the use of cigarettes and vapes for several medical reasons. They know, and perhaps have even seen firsthand, just how bad a smoking addiction can be and what it can cause if not treated properly. So you should really trust them when they say that they can be really deadly and not good. Plus, have you seen those real cost anti-vaping ads on YouTube? Those ads are paid for by the US Food and Drug Administration, aka the literal leading experts in those set fields. Maybe if more and more people get information from sources like these, then maybe one day the cigarette and vaping industries can completely be thrown out of business, and or these products can be made completely illegal. You don't want you or someone you know to end up dying from a smoking addiction, do you? Next thing you know, you'll be planning someone's funeral all because they wouldn't quit their little habit. That's what happened to my grandpa. He died last year due to smoking causing several disorders in his lungs. I loved him so much, and it was so sad to see him get taken out by this enemy. Perhaps we'd lose less of our loved ones so soon if these products were taken completely off the map, huh? Why do we still take them if we know how deadly they can really be? They can cause a variety of things ranging from shortness of breath to lung cancer to even death. So based on that, they really shouldn't be in business anymore. Plus, going back to those real cost ads I mentioned earlier, vapes and cigarettes as well contain several toxic metals for your body such as nickel, chromium, and lead. So if you don't want those poisons in your system, then simply don't use those products. Also, that nicotine addiction, yeah, if something interferes with your body that bad to where you can't function a day without it, then it's really not the best thing for you, is it? But people who use cigarettes and vapes do so as a distraction from all the pain and struggles in their lives, I hear you say. Well then, why would they have a coping mechanism that's just as pain-inducing for them, if not worse? There are several other ways to cope with trauma, including several forms of therapy, and several other ways of getting nicotine for those who are working to quit smoking. Perhaps, if these products were made illegal, maybe people would realize this and throw away all of their blunts while they still could. But as long as it's just a little bit a day, it won't kill you. Well, you gotta think long term. All of that smoking definitely adds up and can cause all, if not at least most of the things that I mentioned earlier. So maybe making these things illegal would make these people realize just how much their little habit is really hurting them. So if almost every doctor and the FDA are firmly against it, it can kill several of your loved ones if not treated properly, and everyone knows just what it can do, then how are the cigarette and vaping industries still even thriving? We all have to work to make sure that this menace doesn't end up taking any more unsuspecting victims. Remember when I said that I wanted a call to action among you guys? Well, here I am now, making sure each and every one of us does our part so that one day, cigarette and vape producers can go completely out of business. And maybe, just maybe, these products will be made illegal sometime in the near future.